Hello Aries and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. Oh, your guide is making me laugh and smile. It's a sense of just things are working, which is nice. There's a sense of spontaneity and fun that's coming through quite literally. Like this little guide came in as a masculine guide, was pretending to be all serious and just did this little spin around. And it's like, oh, okay. So just a little bit of like a ta-da kind of thing, but feeling pretty happy with himself, this little guide that came through. So this is your monthly reading for February. I have to remember what month we're in, actually, what we're reading for. So Aquarius moving into Pisces season. We are moving closer and closer to your season. But there is a sense of excitement in the air for you because Jupiter's in your sign. And we've got as your first card the Ace of Crystals, the lucky panda. This is the Ace of Pentacles, manifestation and prosperity. So I feel like, the guide's clicking his heels and spinning and kind of feeling pretty happy with himself. The Ace of Crystals, this is a new cycle begins, new opportunities coming in around money, work, home. So, health. This is actually a really, really positive energy to come through for you, Aries. So, let's see. Just starting new things, I think, is going to feel really good for you. So let's see. Things that you're potentially going to be able to work on, new cycles of work. So let's see what's shifting and changing. Quite a few things are shifting and changing here with the energies. One of them is Mercury Virgo, the card of work, okay, and 1-2 Mars Aries, okay, new directions coming in, new paths opening, doing new things, initiating new things. That's going to feel good. It's going to feel exciting with whatever it is that you're working on or to do with your work. And we've got, or spend a lot of time doing, things you spend a lot of time doing. You've got Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini, and 1-9 Mars, Sagittarius. So it's kind of like the things that you don't want to do, you're saying no to. I'm tired of that. That cycle's over, ending. No. So there's a few things that are kind of like, it's all about the new beginnings. That's the thing. And it's got new beginnings, and then we've got do I have to finish that? Oh, this has got to be over. Oh, I'm going to say no to that. It's not feeling like it's right at this moment in time. It's taking too much of my energy. There's new things that I want to focus on, not the old. Focus on the new, not the old. That's kind of the energy that's coming through for you, Aries. So let's see what else is coming in terms of the reading. So I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, and it's a general reading. We've got the world. It's a general reading, Aries, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. Trust your intuition. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below, where we'll delve further into the future and into the reading. So let's see what else is coming through for you. The world, completion of cycles, completion endings, crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I don't want to work on that. So it may be that there's a few things left unfinished or left unsaid or whatever it is. There's just things that you just kind of like, I don't want to have to deal with endings. I want these new beginnings. Six of Cups. So it may be around, for whatever reason, children, the Six of Cups. But it doesn't have to necessarily be that, because I know not everybody has children or want to connect to children in any way. But the Six of Cups is definitely a sense of just being really present with where you're at this moment in time. So, it's interesting. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's pull some more cards for you. The Three of Wands, I think you're wanting some kind of stability here, but at the same time, that's going to be boring. So it's like venturing out. There's something from the past returning and you're wanting to complete that cycle here. The Three of Swords. And so the King of Cups, there's potentially something that the Judgment card that needs to be cleared up and out, that could come in faster than you think, but you're celebrating this. The Five of Cups, okay. You're celebrating it because it's an ability to kind of move beyond it. Now, it can be to do with a friend or a friendship group or something, some sort of issue from the past could return with this. So there's potentially something, there's unfinished business here. The fact that the World card is here, this is all about completing and ending a cycle. And so the Five of Cups is about putting something that hurt you or disappointed you, leaving that in the past and bridging the gap to the future, which is where you can rebuild and become really present and to be feeling, you've got I think it's about being very discerning with the people around you. Some people are going to really trigger you. I feel with this, it's like there's the people that hurt you with just the smallest thing they might say and do. And then there's the people that are your people. And it's kind of like it's really good to be around your people at this time. And those people that kind of trigger you might come up for a variety of reasons, but it's coming up because the wound has come up to be cleared, which is really great. So the World card is, yes, there's an end of a cycle here, but it's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles, which is in order to kind of put an end to this cycle, it is going to require a little bit of work. Yeah, that's something that's coming in your conscious mind. There's something from the past that returns with the Six of Cups. And this might be an old issue, a past person, but it's something that's like, oh, not this again. It's back with the Six of Cups. But ultimately, it's something that potentially might jolt you out of your emotional balance or stability. It's something that you're wanting to kind of regain some kind of emotional harmony with this Six of Cups. Now, at the base, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I really feel like nurturing stability. And, she's holding the pentacle here. This is all about the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles, something that is nurturing and growing, a new cycle here that is beginning. So it's really important to have this person around you that you can trust or somebody that you can feel nurtured and supported by. So whether this is internal part of you, something inside of you, whether there's someone around you, this might be you helping and supporting other people. Just say you have children with the Six of Cups and they're starting, like the Ace of Crystals could be, going back to school, a new cycle of work begins for example, and it's like going to need a little bit of nurturing and support. That's just one example, but it could be whatever this Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Crystals represents in your world. There's something new that begins, but it brings up the old. So it really is like, okay, we want to move forward because there's exciting new paths that are opening up here that you've been working towards and that you really could get really excited by, and you don't want the past hanging around. That's the thing. So this past energy is coming up to be cleared out. So deep down, this Queen of Pentacles is actually a really nice energy to have deep down because it is nurturing stability in some way, shape or form. So whether that's financial stability, stability around the home, how you're feeling, how grounded you're feeling within or comfortable or at home you're feeling within a situation, it's a sense of wanting to nurture that is going to be really important. So that's the healing energy that's coming through. And the Queen of Pentacles next to the wound, the Three of Swords, this is kind of, the person, the energy that you trust and nurturing something that's really helping you get over that wound, which is nice. We have in the recent past the Three of Wands. This is the young Emperor. This is the young Aries energy, which is actually really nice. The Three of Wands is perhaps you were hoping for a different outcome, or perhaps you've been waiting for some kind of response or energy, news, result in some way, shape or form. So I feel like perhaps there's been some things that you've put out there that you're waiting for. You're waiting, but what comes in the near future, we've got the Four of Cups. So it's kind of like, yeah, I put some good stuff out there. I've done some work and I'm wanting some positive results back. And it's like, why is this other stuff coming back towards me here with the Four of Cups? There's something emotionally on offer here that you're just like not interested in. It's like, arms crossed, defensive, not sure if I want that. So it may be, it's kind of like when you're meeting, again, they're bringing up friends for whatever reason. I'm getting the idea of friendship, and it's almost like you're meeting people, but they're just not feeling like your people, or they're making you feel bad about yourself for some reason, or it's not feeling as good as you think it could, or it's not feeling right. It doesn't have to only be about friends, but that was just the example they were giving me. There's a sense of, something's not feeling right here. So that's because there's a wound being triggered here with the Three of Swords. There's an old wound that's come up here. And this is the wound that comes up to the elements to be cleared. So that's the good news about the Three of Swords. And so, yeah, potentially I think that's what this Ace of Crystals is, that there's some kind of new cycle that begins that is going to kind of potentially move forward in a really positive way, but it is a sense of revisiting something. So we have as energy around you the King of Cups. So again, the King of Cups is about managing your emotions. So because you can see there's a lot of turbulence around here. The King of Cups is sitting on a sort of like a concrete slab, so trying to find the stability. So it is within a sea of emotions. So it is about managing emotions, and those emotions can run deep as well. So it could be quite an intense situation or intense energy or an intense emotions that come up here around a situation. And so, yeah, it is saying it is really important to manage that. So we have hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords. This is the card of clarity, but this can be words can hurt as well with the Ace of Swords. So sometimes people think they don't think, but they're kind of, think they're telling the truth. It's their version of the truth, perhaps. This is a sort of truth, and it can be a double-edged sword. Sometimes the truth sets you free, sometimes the truth hurts. And so that's why, but luckily this is in the hopes and fears, which I think really you want the clarity of a situation, because it's kind of a bit like, okay, I'm wanting to move forward, but there's all this old stuff that I want to put behind me here. And so it almost feels a little bit like, you'd prefer not to have to deal with this in a way, because, it's just doesn't make you feel good in a way, but at the same time, the universe it's almost like you have to deal with it in a way. So here it is, the Judgment card, things coming up from the dead, judgment of other people that have come up to be cleared out with the Judgment energy. And it could happen quite quickly with the Knight of Swords. So this could all just be like, might not even be expecting it. Could just be one thing that you run into somebody or some small action, and suddenly it's like, boom, okay, it's just triggered a whole heap of feelings and emotions here. So again, the Three of Cups is around groups, friendship groups, and so it could definitely be within a friendship group that occurs here. But we've also got the fact that the Knight of Swords is about determination to clear things up and out. And so you're celebrating this determination. I'm sorting this out once and for all. I don't want this to keep affecting me. So because I've got these exciting new paths that are opening up, and there's a new sense of wanting to step into this with a sense of positivity and allow things to expand and grow, which is really great. But it's a sense of the universe is kind of saying, yeah, if you want this to expand and grow, you've got to clean out this old energy. So ultimately you're going to celebrate that there is this opportunity for rebirth, but it is potentially an emotional journey. There's a sense of putting in the work with it as well. So as an overall energy, we've got the Five of Cups, and this is where, some emotions have spilled over. This is a card of loss, somebody being hurt, somebody being disappointed, somebody, but this is also a sense of the past is in the past, saying goodbye to the past, and to not dwell too long in those feelings, and to find the bridge to the present where, we've got this support here with the Two of Cups here. You've got people around you that love you, support you, that get you, and so they're your people. So that's kind of the energy around at this moment in time, because we've got this Ace of Crystals, manifestation, prosperity. There's good things coming towards you. So it's kind of like not wanting to let this wound hold you back in any way. It's turning an experience into an opportunity, and into an opportunity for growth and to move forward and to step into new horizons and new paths. So let's pull an affirmation card. It says, I'm at peace with my sexuality. Okay. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. So these old issues could be coming up with relationship to body, sexuality, appearance, image. People can, maybe there's things around that are coming up, self-acceptance of that, your sexuality, your sexual expression, all of that sort of stuff. Perhaps for some of you, that's something that's coming in, your connection to your body, your weight, your health. It could be anything to do with that comes through. So it really is, the Ace of Crystals could be this new cycle of nurturing and looking after your body and looking after the way that you like to express yourself, your gender role, your physicality. So it could be related to all of those sort of things, but it just might be something as well, if it's not related to them, it's just something that, an energy that you've held within the body. So, emotional wounds, we do hold that energy in our certain areas of our body, whether it's our organs, depending on whether it's the energy, what that emotional energy is. And so I do feel like, there's a physical response to this perhaps. And that's why the Ace of Crystals is the Ace of Pentacles. It's something on the physical realm that you're working with, new cycles, to be able to release that energy. So let's look at your charms. We have the elephant and the peace symbol. Wow. Okay. My goodness. So the elephant is really auspicious. These are big steps that you're taking here towards prosperity and manifesting prosperity, but it's also taking big steps towards finding the peace within a situation as you're taking those steps towards prosperity. So part of the sense of feeling prosperous is finding peace with an old issue that has arisen. So it's kind of all combined here. And the peace symbol often always is an independent energy of standing on your own 2 feet. So the steps that you're taking at this moment in time are strong. It's a strong direction for you at this moment. It's your independence, self-sufficient. So yeah, I really like this energy of the elephant with the peace symbol. It's walking straight towards peace, which is really great. And this is, the elephants have long memories. We've got something from the past. The 6 of Cups represent memories, something that's kind of comes up that suddenly has this sense of, now I feel like I'm immersed in this, or I'm really feeling it now. It could have been something that was said 20 years ago to you, and it's like I'm just feeling it right now, but somebody said or did something that triggered it. So there could be a sense of time that comes with it. But I love how the elephant is auspiciously with the Ace of Crystals manifesting prosperity, very auspicious energy, big steps towards peace and finding the peace. I'm at peace with my sexuality. You're at peace with this old issue that comes up, whether it's got to do with sexuality or not. So ultimately what it is wanting you to move towards that beautiful Ace of Crystals. So there's an auspicious energy that the universe is supporting you to move towards. So that's it, Aries. That's your reading. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see where this is going. It's a sense of, being able to resolve and deal with these issues and take them on, and celebrating that you're taking it on, and to be able to clear out, and a sense of moving into a rebirth with the Judgment. So where is this going, with what is this rebirth looking like? Where are we heading? Because the elephant is heading towards good, big things. So yes, we're laying some things from the past to rest, and finding the peace with them, but the elephant's going to keep walking. It's just keeping on going. So bringing this auspicious luck and auspicious energy. So let's see where this goes in the near future and the future beyond, once we've kind of cleared out a lot of this energy. So we're going to look at that in the extended reading. We're going to look at any clarifiers, any other energy you need to know, or intuitive messages. We'll pull some cards for the best way to deal with this energy in order to get the best outcome. And yeah, that's all going to be in the extended. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Aries, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.